Hi everyone, I'm Father Travis Crotty and welcome back to the Chaplain's Corner. I don't know if you realize this, but it's almost the end of the year. Yes, the end of the calendar year in January, but before that, the end of the church year. Advent is the beginning of the new church year. So November is kind of when we wrap up the church year. We start off with All Saints Day, All Souls Day, and the readings on Sundays kind of move through the month, focusing on the end of our lives, the end of time, what's coming next. And then bam, the new year focuses on Jesus's second coming. The first 2 weeks of Advent focus on Jesus's second coming, and then the last 2 weeks focus on his first coming in preparation for Christmas. But what I've noticed in my time in seminary and now especially here in town and in the parish, no one knows how to celebrate Advent well. I just had an opportunity a couple weeks ago to go back to my college seminary in Northwest Missouri at Conception Seminary College. As college seminaries run by Benedictine monks, they know how to celebrate the liturgical seasons so well. And they encouraged us and really kind of demanded us to celebrate Advent well. They didn't let us have any Christmas decorations, imagine that, until the 17th of December. Because the 17th of December is the week that kind of, almost the Holy Week, that ramps up for Christmas. And an evening prayer of the church's Liturgy of the Hours, these O antiphons start to be prayed. And those are actually the verses of O Come, Emmanuel. And that starts right before Christmas. So all the way up until December 17th, we couldn't have any lights, any Christmas trees. Some guys kind of got around the rules with some Advent trees, like a purple tree with a couple candles. But they really encouraged us to celebrate Advent. Well, what's Advent? The word adventu means to come, a coming of Jesus, his first coming at Christmas, but his second coming at the end of time. That's what we kick off the new year with. And what's difficult is that our contemporary culture right now, we are just so filled with stuff leading up to Christmas. Like Christmas parties are starting already at the beginning of November sometimes, and we're just kind of like revving up with all these parties and all these preparations. But how much are we actually preparing to celebrate this incredible feast of Jesus's incarnation at Christmas? I tell the young kids, and maybe your children would hear this at school at the homilies I give, purple that we see in the vestments of Advent is for preparation. Purple is for preparation. Green is for growing. Purple is for preparation. Well, what are we preparing for? We are preparing to celebrate Christmas, yes, but we're also preparing to celebrate the new Christmas that happens in each of us when we accept Jesus into our life. We're preparing to accept Jesus, the incarnate Word of God, into our lives just as Mary and Joseph did. How are we preparing for that? Well, the church has given us this beautiful tradition of the Advent wreath, where we get to pray and count these candles. But as we notice in Mass and in the liturgy, there's silence, there's stillness, there's waiting in preparation for Jesus. Do we have silence, stillness, any experience of preparation for God's presence in our life? Or are we just so busy or filled with stuff that we're not aware of how God is working in our lives? I don't know if you know, but we do have a adoration chapel at our parish. So few parishes, even in our diocese, have an adoration chapel. We have Jesus's presence exposed in the monstrance from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. here in Lamar's and St. Joe's every day. But even up in the Pilgrim Cluster, wherever you might be, churches are often open throughout the day. Quiet places, really the only quiet place left. But your home could also become a domestic church, a place of quiet and stillness and waiting. That's hard with little ones. But imagine your family praying together in anticipation of Jesus coming into your life at Christmas, but coming into your life every day. We often talk at the school here with campus ministry or religion teachers. We can teach a lot of stuff, but unless you're also giving it at home, it's not going to stick. So we're going to have some beautiful celebrations of Advent here at school. We're going to have Advent wreaths, Advent candles, more opportunities to pray for elementary and for high school. Just want to encourage all of you, parents and families, to create some space in your life this Advent, to come to Mass for sure each Sunday of Advent, but even during the week, maybe to come to the chapel, come to confession as a family together, or just take some time to pray in your homes, pray the rosary or read the scriptures, read the daily Mass readings, or read the stories of Christmas to prepare for Jesus' coming at Christmas, but Jesus is coming into our life. I pray we have a blessed Advent and a really wonderful preparation for Christmas. God bless. See you soon.